one on Facebook as well. Crazy. So let's see how this is working. Where am I? That's the Facebook. There seems to be a lag. Are you guys there hearing me and seeing me? This damn OBS. What a pain in the ass it can be. How's everybody doing? You guys doing good? Anyone out there? Hiya, Billy. I'm getting comments. Hey. All right. If you guys are out there, let me know. For some reason, and I just checked the OBS, got it all working and all, but for some reason, it doesn't appear that I'm on Facebook. So if I quit out of this, so I might have to do both. I might have to have you guys on for a few minutes and leave. Let's go to my Facebook page. Anyway, we got a great show tonight, guys, on crowdfunding comics. We have Preston Poulter, who has an amazing book right here. It's called White Lily, amazing series of Kickstarters. We have this is Kickstarter week. We have Preston on tonight, and then on Thursday we have two shows. We have a couple of shows. Actually, we're going to do our D-Day celebration show or D-Day remembrance show, which will be myself, Niall Scala, and I'm going to move this down over here. So many of my monitors and everything. Let's see if that's even working. Tonight, Preston Poulter. First 3 issues. I was reading it downstairs. It's a great book. It's called White Lily. This is issue 1 and issue 2. I'm on issue 3. It's a story of a Soviet. Actually, she's a Polish Jew fighter pilot, and it's based on the highest scoring female ace of World War II. Right here, and he's going to come on with us. And we're really excited about that. And then tomorrow we have Mike Emmerich and Peter Palmiotti to do for their new Kickstarter that's live now called Unicorns and Werewolves. So pretty psyched about it. Let me check YouTube and see if that's going, because I got a new chat, this new Restream chat, and I want to see if it's working, because I don't see anyone else popping up on it just yet. And I'm going to see if I'm live and go to my page, to Tooch. Go to the Toochie's page. Hey. Let's go to that. Oh, the wonders of technology, eh? The wonders of technology. Yeah, I'm not live on Facebook, so let's go to YouTube. See if I'm live there. If not, I'm just going to do a Facebook stream, and I'll talk to Niall and have him figure it out for me. Because I rely on him, because I need him. Because I updated it all, but it seems a little weird. See if I'm live. No live chat, huh? No live chat? Let's go back. Let's go to my video. Yes, damn OBS. Pissing me off. Here I'm live. I can see him live. Let me take the sound off. Give me for a second, guys. Yep, sound's off. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, there's no live chat. Okay, yeah, see me now. Thank you, Mazza. Mazzamonte. But that seems to be it. Okay, you're live. Hey, Dennis, what's happening, bro? So that's working, but my chats are not. Okay, now I see Dennis. You popped up. Okay, great. Dennis, you popped up. Mazza, are you still there? Because I don't see you. Anyway, I'm just going to do a quick one here, and then I'll go to YouTube as well, and then I'll go to Facebook. Guys, we are $6 away from $37,000 on Indiegogo for Zombie Sama. You guys have just been wonderful to help us out. The book is done. It's going to the printer. The soft cover, the trade paperback, is going to the printer today. Tomorrow, or by Friday, the hardcover will go to the printer up in Canada. We were able to dodge the whole Chinese thing, not to have the Chi-Coms do it. So we're not giving it to them. We're giving it to our buddies up at the Great White North, up in Canada. And so that should not take half as long as the books coming over from China do. And, yeah, hey, Mazza. How you doing, buddy? Is it Mazza or Mazza? Mozamonti. I like that, man. That sounds badass. Very Toshiro Mifune. So if you guys could share the link. I don't know if I posted the link. I'm going to post it here. Boom. There's the link. If you guys can share this for me, I am $6 away. John and I are $6 away from $37,000, which will bring our total for, let's see, 70 grand. 70 grand for our little zombie book, right? If it's 32 plus 37, so it's 69,000. 69,000. I got an email from Doug. I reached out to Ethan. I know he's busy. I wanted to see if I can get on with Ethan and just thank all you guys, all of his supporters who supported me. And then if I could also, Doug sends me all the, he's always sending me, going live now, and I'm never around for it for some reason. So hopefully I can go on Doug's show because he helped us out too a lot. And I want to thank Doug. I want to thank all of you guys. Hey, caught the live stream trap. Can't wait for the return of She. Bro. Super Shamu, man, I can't wait. I am so excited. And for the expedience sake, it's a 48-page graphic novel. It's called Return of the Warrior. But I won't be doing all the art. I'll be doing 8 pages, all the flashback pages to the 80s, to the 90s, because the story does take place 25 years after the Way of the Warrior storyline. So I've got a terrific artist in mind. And wait till you see. You're going to be blown away by it. It's far better than me. Far better than me. But I'll do all the flashbacks to capture that little 90s nostalgia. But the point of that is to get the book done ASAP. If we launch the book in July, depending how quick we can get Zombie Sama out, that's our goal, is to kill ourselves to get Zombie Sama in the hands of everybody. Once Zombie Sama has all shipped to all of our 1,200 backers, we will then launch the She. And I'm thinking of doing both. I'd like to ship it both Indiegogo and Kickstarter at the same time. So we'll see. Why not? And if we can get that done, if that launches in July or August, get that book done in September, get it in everyone's hands by November, late October, and then we launch our She 25th anniversary omnibus edition and artist's proof 11x17 hardcover of The Way of the Warrior #1. Our rewards have started to come in already. We've got our Tucci Trooper stickers, magnets here. I wonder where I could just throw this and have it land on something. How cool would that be? I need a piece of metal. See if I can come up with that later on. A nice piece of metal and just wing it. Throw it against that. Tonight we'll be going live. If you guys can join us on Crowdfunding Comics, we're going live tonight with Preston Poulter, who did this amazing book, amazing series. He's got and another one too. He's got it's called White Lily. It's live now. I think episode 4 is live now. And I met Preston in Phoenix, and he was telling me the story of what happens in issue 5 and all. And it's amazing. It's amazing. This is one of the best books that I've ever read on war comics. It's just an incredible attention to detail and incredible storytelling. You get to know all the characters. You get to love the characters. Here's Niall. Let's talk to Niall live. Scala! Hang on. Scala! Scala! I can't get my restreaming to go to Facebook. I am live right now with an audience. Right now, they're listening to me. Right now, I am on the YouTube, but for some bloody reason, I can't get it to restream to Facebook. Crazy. Yes, very interesting. Very interesting.
I'll have to log into the Restream account and see.
Yeah. So I'll just talk to these guys for a few minutes, and I'll go and talk to the Facebook people for a few minutes because I got to get on this on this sheep. I got to get on the Lady Death sheet cover. I got to finish that. So if you got a minute, I know you're so busy. I appreciate it. But if you can help a brother out.
Always. I'll log into it and see what's going on.
Thank you, pal.
All right. I'll fuck you.
Tally-ho. All right. Okay, let's answer some questions here. What do we got? Victor. Hey, Victor. Hey, caught the live stream. Can't wait for she. Thank you. Everything is good. Can't wait for my Zombie Sama copy. I also have a campaign on Indiegogo. It's called Relic. Dennis, let me know if you like it. I will be promoting it at HeroesCon. All right, Dennis, I'll see you there. But also send an email to crowdfundingcomics@gmail.com. So Niall Scala and Frank Amazing are putting, they're the ones who run it. And if you could send it to them so we can get you at least a crowdfunded call out ASAP. And while the campaign is going. And we'll help you out. All right. Hey, when's your birthday? July. My mother's birthday is in July. My son's birthday is in July. My mom's birthday is July 12th, and my son William's is the 28th. So tonight we have Preston Poulter on for White Lily, talk about his White Lily comic. And then he has his next one will be Guinevere and the Divinity Factory. That's next. So, but right now, we're talking White Lily. This is what we'll be talking about, his book here. And again, it is just fantastic. Let's go to the second issue where the air battles begin. Look at this. Beautiful. So, incredible. Thinking about getting 11 by 17 printed. Do you have any examples to show off? 11 by 17 prints of what? Super. Are we talking She? Are we talking Zombie Sama? Because I do have some copies. Let me get some of my prints I have here. Okay. Here's some of our prints. We'll be going with this. Hey, March Hare, how are you, brother? Good to see you, pal. So we will be going, let's go to OBS, with that. This is our first sheet print. This is going to be our new 4-foot by 11-foot backdrop banner. This is the Overstreet Big Price Guide cover image, colored by Wes Hartman, the delightful Wes Hartman. Then we have, these are all by Wes. Okay, so we've got a Wes Hartman. It's the Wes Hartman show. This is our Zombie Sama hardcover. This will be a 3-foot by 11.5-foot banner that'll be next to it. We might not just keep Zombie Sama though. We might have a whole bunch of my other prints along with these sheet prints, all cascading down one side. And then the other one, our other new print, will be my Wonder Woman print to show about my mainstream stuff. Then we have our silver print for the She the Way the Warrior #1 Silver Edition. And then we have the color version of it, which is our cover. Again, it's not really doing justice, the camera, but these prints are gorgeous. So that's next. Then, tomorrow night, we have Mike Emmerts and Peter Palmiotti to talk about their new anthology book, which is called Werewolves and Unicorns. That's tomorrow, I think, at 8. And then at 10 p.m. tomorrow on D-Day, a very special show, we will be doing our D-Day commemorative show. We'll be talking about the D-Day invasion. We'll be talking about our experiences with the veterans that we've met. It'll be Niall Scala, myself. We'll have, maybe we can get Brian Blevins on. And we'll have Rock and Damo, my two buddies who pose for Sergeant Rock the Lost Battalion. I'll be showcasing some World War II weaponry, a Thompson submachine gun, an M1 Garand rifle, and a German K98 Mauser. Plus I got bayonets, I got things like that. So we'll show about it. We'll just do a talk, and we'll just talk about the experiences of D-Day. We'll talk about war films. Maybe I can get Chuck Dixon on. I'll see what Chuck's doing, and could be really interesting. Maybe Bo Smith, maybe Graham Nolan. I'm gonna reach out to these guys, the guys that like the stuff that I like. So anyway, I'm gonna get back. I haven't eaten lunch yet. It's almost 2:00. So guys, if you don't mind, please share my. Thank you, Jeff Vaughn. Good to see you, Old Bean. Old Bean, we are $6 shy of our Zombie Sama. Kickstarter from hitting $37,000 on Indiegogo, not Kickstarter, Indiegogo. So, hot damn, that is exciting. You guys are great. So, anyway, I'm gonna go on Facebook because for some reason, your father was at the Battle of Midway. Wow. Hey, is Midway July 3rd Or is it June 3rd? Is Midway now too? I think the Battle of Midway is this weekend too. Battle of Midway. Let me just... I think this is Battle of Midway Day. Is it the 4th of June? Yeah, June 4th. This is the Battle of Midway. It's from June 4th to June 7th. So we should maybe do a thing about the Battle of Midway. Wow, that's pretty amazing. March. That's pretty cool. So it's shy. We screw with people all the time. Whenever anyone asks me if it's she or shy, I say it's shy. And Jeff and I laugh and giggle, and then people walk away confused. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get going because I've got to eat something, and I've got to finish these covers. I have till Friday to finish our super secret Lady Death She San Diego Comic-Con project, but I'm going to finish them tomorrow. So I can give Brian Miller, our colorist, a day to do 2 covers. Midway's pretty amazing. Again, the Battle of Midway ended on the 7th of June. It started today the 5th? It started yesterday. Incredible story of valor, especially of the pilots. And it was an incredible victory. He was on the Wasp and the Hornet, both of which sunk, interestingly enough. He fixed it. Thank you, Niall. I'm gonna quit out and try to start over again, guys, all right? So I can make it work on Facebook. Let me see if I'm live on Facebook now, because if I am, I don't have to leave. Let's see. Thank you, Niall Scala. My bro, Niall Scala. Oh! Hey! It's working! Tally-ho, Niall Scala. So let's start all over again. Hello, everybody. Billy Tucci here, coming to you live. Coming to you live from my studio. Happy eve of D-Day, Anniversary Day. I don't know if you can say happy, but a day to remember. Today, 75 years ago, the Allied forces were getting ready to launch. Thousands, over 100,000 troops were actually on landing ships right now and in Portsmouth Harbor in the UK, in southern England, and they would be heading across tonight, which we are 6 hours now. It's now 2 p.m. roughly Eastern time, which means London time it would be 8 p.m. The ships have probably already disembarked, but what led the invasion was the paratroopers, the British, Canadian, and United States paratroopers, which probably took off around 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. to take the flight across Normandy to be the tip of the spear, where you would have, I think, roughly 8,500 paratroopers would be landing far behind enemy lines against 500,000 German troops. The jump was the troopers actually took off in the late hours. If you see the footage, it's daylight, but because they don't have daylight savings times or whatever, or however high England is, at 10:30 at night, it was still daylight. But once they set off across the sea, the sun went down, and roughly the Pathfinders, I think, dropped in a little after 12 a.m. Frank Lillyman is a captain, was a Pathfinder. He has the distinction of being the first paratrooper to land in Normandy, but however, he was not the first paratrooper to land in Normandy. That went to a corporal, I believe, or a sergeant that was ahead of him in the stick, but Frank Lillyman took all the glory. But he was a great guy, a brave man, small of stature. He was actually in the 501st, and he was kicked out by its commanding officer, Robert Cole, because Robert Cole didn't like him. Robert Cole was a big, seemed to be a bully of a man, and he didn't like Frank Lillyman because he was small. So Lillyman went to the Pathfinders, helped start the Pathfinder School, and was one of the first in Normandy to jump. So, pretty interesting, pretty cool. I'm going to go to my Facebook page now, and I'm going to post a link. Let's see if I'm still live. All right, guys. For everyone out there in Facebook land, hello. See if that's the link. There is the link. Let me go to my page. So I'm tired. I'm running between various projects. And gets a little crazy. Let's see if the streaming is working. Here we go. Am I on 5G? Yeah, I'm on 5G. All right. Just seems it's running a little low. Now, why am I off now on Facebook again? Maybe I have to start over. Home. Guys, you guys see me on Facebook or no? All right. I'm going to start live again if I'm not. Because I was live and then it shut off. So I'm going to start over. Guys, sorry to be a pain in the ass about this, but I gotta make this thing work. And updating this stuff is a real pain in the butt, ain't it? This is not boomerism. So let's see what people are saying on Facebook. All right, guys, I'm gonna come back and let's talk. Niall Scala, Billy is live now. So where do you guys see me? Am I on Niall's page? Oh, so I'm on Niall's page live. Hey, guys. The last LST is in Evansville. How you doing? All right, so I see us here. Let me put this... make this thing work. Take the sound off. And updating... I'm on Niall's page. All right, good to see you guys. How's everyone doing? John, your daddy's nickname should be D-Day. Okay, bye. Wait, Kissel, don't leave just yet. Preston Poulter. Hello, Preston. We have Preston Poulter will be our guest tonight on Crowdfunding Comics. He's got 2 great series going on, but currently on Kickstarter is his White Lily comic. White Lily is the story of the highest scoring Allied ace, a female ace of World War II, and she's a Polish young Polish woman who ends up fleeing the Nazis and then ends up fighting for the Soviet Air Force. And the 3rd issue is downstairs because I was reading it. So I have issues 1 and 2. I believe issue 4 is now live on Kickstarter. We'll have all those links and everything like that. A beautiful dedication page to your artist Laval, who passed away. But his art, but what a beautiful, beautiful book. So Preston will be on with us tonight at 9 p.m. And he also has Guinevere, the Divinity Factory. This is his other series. Beautiful work, beautiful book, beautiful storytelling. This White Lily really tugged at my heartstrings. Not only was I astonished by the script and the storytelling and the composition of the pages, but just the overall composition. Beautiful. We'll be having links on that to our page. If anyone can grab a link, or Preston, if you don't mind adding a link to your page, to your Kickstarter now, please do. Tomorrow we have other Kickstarter guests. We have Mike Emmerich and Peter Palmiotti on for their book, which is Werewolves and Unicorns, which is another Kickstarter that's currently live. So we'll have them as our guests on the show tomorrow. Also, for Zombie Sama is done. The book is going to the printer today. The trade paperbacks will be printed in Virginia. The hardcover should be done by Friday, and those files will go to Canada. Our rewards have started coming in. Right now, this is our Tucci Trooper Award, our magnet for our stretch goals. So our stretch goals are going in, and this is really cool. I just need something to fling it against so it sticks. Maybe it goes in my head. I need a plate in my head. But how cool is that? That's our card magnet for Tucci Troopers. We also have, I believe, our stickers came in. I got a box right here of more rewards that came in. By Friday, we'll be putting together our card. Yeah. Here's another book of rewards. It's super heavy. So the awards are flooding in. The rewards are flooding in. The books are done. This week I am working. I have to finish by Friday the Coffin Comics Crusade Comics San Diego Comic-Con Super Secret Special Project. But I will finish that by tomorrow evening so I can get it to approval by Brian Polito. The final covers, I'm working on them now. I'll probably do a live stream later on while I'm just sketching, if you guys don't mind watching me sketch. I'm not sketching, I'm actually doing the illustrations. I'm working in my Beryl Prismacolors, which give a nice, beautiful, soft touch to it. It's all black Beryl Prismacolors. So that cover will get done by Thursday night. Friday, we'll finish off our hardcover, get the hardcover over to our printer for Zombie Sama. Next week, I have to work on the Vampirella 50th anniversary. We are doing a special San Diego Comic-Con Vampirella She crossover cover. And that'll be exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. Put together the She, finishing up the She Ashcan book. The She Return of the Warrior Ashcan book. Putting up together big displays for San Diego Comic-Con. My main banner for San Diego this year will be my Overstreet big cover. It'll be 4 feet by 11.5 feet tall. So I have to get that done and get all that ready by Heroes Con, which is next week. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy couple of weeks, crazy month leading up to San Diego Comic-Con. I've got 3 shows in between San Diego, all in a row. This weekend, thankfully, I'm home, but I got a ton of work to do. And I'll be working hard. I'll just be working hard. I got commissions to finish. I let down. I did do 2 commissions. I did 10 commissions over the weekend. But lots of cool stuff going on. So listen, guys, I posted the link. I'm going to post it here. We have right now, we're doing our last 24 hours of, our last 24 hours of the of the Zombie Sama, Zombie Sama, She the Way of the Warrior Indiegogo campaign. As of now, we are $6 shy of $37,000. So if you guys can help us that, just a thing to note for any new partners, any new backers, you guys will not be able to be in the comic book itself. We have 3 pages of our 1,200 backers of our thank you page. But I'll add you in my little thank you note for all the extra people who joined. I'm writing a nice personal thank you note that will be included in every book. You guys have been fantastic. We've learned so much about the John bear hunting season. All right, we got to talk, John, about that. Anyway, you guys have been fantastic. As of now, we are over $69,000 that we've raised for Zombie Sama. You guys are incredible. It's really expensive, though. Holy cow! But we've been very conservative with our prices. So what is that? Comic Artist Pro Secret sold 857 Cyberfrog Vampirellas. Wow! Man, EVS knows what he's doing, man. He is the king of crowdfunding. Wow! I gotta get on it. I'm gonna order one of those myself. Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Ethan, if you don't mind, I don't know if you're going live. I'd love to go. Woo! Indeed. You are badass. If I may go on live when you go on today, I just want to thank all of your backers who helped me out. It's only $20 each. Okay, so the books, I guess the Vampirella She books that we're doing and the Cyberfrog Vampirella books, they're only $20 each. They're extremely limited. Mine will come signed. I don't know if EVS is signing them. If yours, I'm sure you will. But that's a damn good price. You get a limited edition comic when you know that there's, I don't know, it's 1,000 of them or something like that. 999, all signed. Well, I'm signing mine because I just like writing my signature because I never made it to the NHL. Whoa, signed for 100. Okay, so, all right, so the signature books, we got to talk. Maybe I should sign mine then too. All right. So for $100, if you want to do the link, EVS, please put the link there to get our Facebook people on it too. I think that's pretty great. Ethan has sold 857 Cyberfrog Vampirella crossover editions. So they're extremely limited. They're only $20 each. If you want it signed, that's only $100 signed. Ours will be going for $20 each too. Again, it's a very low number. I don't know if it's limited to 1,000 or so. I'm not sure what the numbers are, but this ain't going to be no 5,000-10,000 run book, and you can't beat that with a stick. Especially when so many guys it's so hard to find people to go into cons these days just because of the workload that we're all self-publishing now. And I think that's pretty fantastic. She is not online yet, EVS. I have to draw her next week. My deadline is the 14th. So I'm going to draw mine on Monday, my crossover cover. When is the Indiegogo She campaign starting? Right now, as I said, Zombie Sama is complete. It is at the printers. It is going to the printers today. That's the trade paperback. The Zombie Sama hardcover, which will take longer, is going to the printers, I believe, on Friday. The Return of the Warrior preview ash can will go to the printers the week after next. That's a quick turnaround because it's so small. That'll be done at at Artist Pro Express Printing. The Zombie Sama sketch editions will be heading out too. That'll be going out, I guess, next week. We're getting in all of our rewards now are coming in. I got this big box of rewards right here. Those are our magnets. I believe these are our stickers. They weigh a ton. So those are going out. And again, if you guys can help me, we are $6 shy of $37,000. $6 bloody dollars. And I'd love to see that number. Again, I want to push this. Oh, a tip jar? They have a tip jar? That's a good idea. Well, I learned a lot. When I went on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, I learned a lot, especially about shipping. To charge shipping, we did charge for international, but we did not charge for domestic. And we will do that, but I did not see a tip jar. That's a great idea, March. Hare, I didn't even know you could do something like that. That's pretty cool. If anyone has an idea, if there is a way just to contribute something small, the $6 would be wonderful. And, March Hare, it'd be great if you were the one to do it, because I like the cut of your jib, pal, and I love how you have always supported me all the time. So our She Indiegogo will launch. We're going to try to do it around San Diego. The whole point is to get Zombie Sama in everyone's hands first. We have 1,200 backers. We've got to get those books to those backers. Once those books are in the backers' hands, they're shipped. That's when we will launch the She Indiegogo. So we're looking at July, maybe early August. Brian Polito is coming up with a new Lady Death in August, so I don't want to get in his way because he has the right of way for all the assistance that he's given me. There are guys I want to thank. I want to thank EVS. I want to thank Brian Polito. I want to thank Jimmy Palmiotti. I want to thank Doug Tenaple. I want to thank Brian Miller. You guys have been wonderful. There's so many more. Mark Miller, Mark McKenna. You guys have helped me so much more with your advice for our very first book. I hope I speak for everyone at Team Zombie Sama. You guys have just been wonderful. You guys have really, really shown us the way and re-inspired me to self-publish once again. And I've got a plan. This year we're doing 3 crowdfunded campaigns. Next year we'll do 3 crowdfunded campaigns. And then 2021 we'll do 4. It's so exciting. It really is. I'm loving this. I love sharing it with you. And again, there's nothing better in the whole world than someone coming up to you at a con with something you created and handing you your creation, your comic book, and asking you to sign it and then saying thank you. And the bottom line is that we should thank you guys, because you guys are the ones that have done this for us, have given this freedom, our Braveheart moment. What would you do without freedom, with no constraints? I see the things about the whole Vertigo collapsing. I gave them a gift. I had a property that I think that I will be launching in 2020. As my wife said, it's the best thing ever. And, it's a good thing that they never got back to me about it. It's a blessing in disguise. And it's just like when I got turned down by Marvel and DC when I first tried to get try to break into comics. They told me it wasn't a DC style. They told me this isn't the Marvel way of doing things. This isn't a Marvel face. And I'm glad they all rejected me. Harris Comics too. I really am, because I was able to forge out on my own. I had no idea what I was doing, but there was nothing on earth was going to stop me from living my dream and seeing my vision through. And thanks to you guys out there, you guys really made that possible. So This is going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. This is the new golden age of self-publishing. We have Comic Artist Pro Secrets right here. He's leading the way. We have Brian Pulido, the king of Kickstarter, with his campaigns. He's got La Muerta up now. He finished Lady Death, another Lady Death campaign. Support these indie creators. They are constantly in touch with you. Again, books don't take 2 months. Not everyone can be like Brian Pulido, that Brian has his books out and he gets them out within 2 months of their crowdfunding ending. John Brolia broke his butt. Same thing with Paul Little and our designer Mindy Lopkin and J.C. Vaughn, our editor, and Jason Odom, our assistant editor. Everyone at Team Zombie Sama has put together a beautiful, beautiful project. I can't wait to share it all with you. 72 pages of comic and art, 62 pages of the Zombie Sama story, 6 pages of Company Z preview, and then filler of a cover gallery, my original Zombie Sama sketches in there. With Deborah, my wife, who works every day. She works full-time on this. For the past 4 months, she's been doing it. And if you guys can help push us over that hump, that would be great. If we can, in the last 24 hours, get an additional $2,000 to end with an even 70, with an even 40, say 40K with Indiegogo, I think that's a great sign of independence, and it's also a great sign to show our comic book retailer friends, because once we start soliciting these books through Diamond Comic Distributors, we're going to offer guaranteed ship dates on our books, so we now can compete with the majors. So if we do Zombie Sama for February of 2020, we'll give a guaranteed ship date of February 14th, and that book will be in stores. If it's not, we'll give them a guaranteed ship date. But you know what? The books will be in stores on that date or before, because the books will be done, and that's all thanks to you guys out there. So I'm getting my chats right now. My Restream chat. I just updated it, but I'm only getting the YouTube one. And thank you guys. She will hit 6 figures. From your lips to God's ears, Ethan. That would be so fantastic. Again, if I can go on your show tonight and just thank your fans, your Centurions, our Chuchi Troopers, all you guys out there in Facebook land. I'm looking at Facebook here, even though Facebook is up here. All our Facebook pals, you guys are just wonderful. You guys have made this, we've made a lot of mistakes price-wise, but, it's pretty cool. I want to make another announcement. San Diego Comic-Con 2019. I have 3 panels. We'll let them announce the panels. I don't know if they can announce it or the date. I don't know if I'll be able to announce the date, but we will be having a Kickstart Your Own Comic Book panel. It's a crowdfunding comics panel with some of the biggest names in comics. I have EVS is not going to San Diego, so but if he does, maybe he does a surprise and shows up. That would be pretty great. But we have myself, J.C. Vaughn will be moderating it from Vampire PA, from Antiques, and for why am I drawing a blank on it? On his current campaign, which is for Impressionable Children. Why am I blanking? Old Bean, post your link and write what it is. J.C. Vaughn. Why am I drawing a blank? Kickstarter Impressionable Children. This is how stressed out I am. I'm doing so much stuff. Bedtime stories for impressionable children. Apologies, Old Bean. I'll throw the link in right here. I'm sorry. That was just awful of me. But right now, he is live with his campaign. So please, if you guys don't mind, he's got 9 days to go. Let's get this done for J.C. Vaughn. I'm going to post it here. Jeff is one of the good guys. Jeff will be moderating our panel at San Diego Comic-Con. It will be myself, Brian Pulido, Jimmy Palmiotti, Brian Miller, Stephen Perros, my friend who's a screenwriter and who had a hugely successful Kickstarter campaign with Stoker and Wells. His graphic novel with Barry Orkin. Those two guys are my childhood pals, and they are just two of the most talented individuals I've ever met in my life. So right now I am on Niall's page. I am totally scarfing Niall's page. I'm going to share this. Where am I live? Okay, I'm going to go to my timeline to share it. So guys, again, if you guys could help us out to push us over the edge, if you guys can share this, that would be wonderful. There's White Lily. Thank you very much, Preston, for adding the link to your show. I just added the thing to Old Beans. Let's go to mine. I see that a lot of questions are popping up. You got to forgive me. I've done 3 conventions in a row. I'm a little exhausted from coming back from Comic-Con Revolution, which was an amazing show. The last night we did hit a tiki bar. And, we're up. We are over $37,000. You dogs, you. Thank you, guys. We're at $37,000. We're in our in-demand mode. We're in the last 24 hours of this book. Maybe 40 hours. We'll see. Thank you guys for doing this. This is like a spiritual victory because we really are spiritual warriors. We're peaceful spiritual warriors. I'd say we're peaceful warriors. That's what we are. And our weapons are our brush and our pens. And our battlefield is the comic book page and also the comic book stands. And we're going up against the majors. We're going up against incredible odds. Here's my friend Nello calling, who knows I'm live. I'm live. I can't talk right now. I am live, pal. I'm going live. Okay, if you notice, all my friends always call me when I'm live because they know I'm live and they want to bother me. Tucci Trooper with the sign down. Anyway, all right, guys. So listen, you guys have helped us get over the thing. Thank you so much. I want to try to hit $40,000 with this. I don't know if I can do it, but why not? We need to get John Brolius some more money because we were doing the breakdowns of the costs and what people don't realize. And I see some of our crowdfunding Centurions and Crusaders out there. They know our weapon is a milkshake. Super, like 9 p.m. Oh, I got a show tonight at 9 p.m. EVS. Can I go on afterwards? Can I go on at 10? Thank you, my friend. Are you on at 10 or 8? I will be on. We have our show at 9 p.m. tonight with Preston Poulter, unless Preston doesn't mind going on at 8 p.m. It's really up to him. I'd love to go on. I have to thank all of your followers for all that you guys have done for me. And I just love this idea. I love comic creators all across the spectrum, all across the fruited plain are coming in, and this is a new golden age, and they're creating these books, and they're creating these properties, and they're creating these posters, and they're putting their creativity out there for you. And whether they're laying on the sword, pretty much, they're throwing themselves out there like naked newborn babes. And they're saying, this is me, this is my art. Do you like it? Do you like my writing? Do you like my creativity? And people are responding by the tens of thousands. And this is amazing. I mean, look at EVS, which Cyberfrog has made almost $1 million. Brian Polito's Kickstarter, he's doing 3 or 4. He's doing 4 a year, and those are hitting $300,000 each for 48-page comic books. I know that EVS is like 88 pages or 96 pages, and that's a big one, but supporting each other and promoting each other is a wonderful thing. Also, we have to think this is business. We have to think of this like we're in business. We have to think about this as it's competition, and it is, but it's friendly competition, and it's good competition because competition is good for the soul. It makes one strive harder to do better. I remember in the 90s when we started coming out with books, and if you look at the production values, if I may, I'll just grab, and I'm something I am so proud of. I'll grab issues 1 and issues 2. Here's issue 5. Let's see if I got something else here. Issue 7. Let's go with an earlier book. Issue 7. Issue 5. That's what I got. Let's see if I got an issue 4. Issue 3. Okay. So we'll go from issue 1 to issue 3 to issue 5. And I'm going to tell you that this is what pushed me. This is the thing what competition shows. So here is She the Way of the Warrior #1. Something I did out of my 1-bedroom apartment 25 years ago. And it is something that's still near and dear. This is a perfect copy. I bet you this is a 10. I don't know if it's a 10, but you guys are 10s. Anyway, so here's the book, right? And if you look at my, And I love the idea that is when we first shocked the world, right? We shocked the world with this cover, and I was like, oh my God, she's naked and she's meditating, but that's what the Soul High monks did. This is done. This is my little prelude page. I'm sure that there's a bunch of typos in it, maybe not, but this is done on Xerox paper. This right here, and it's scanned in. Fun art, good art that I'd say, some bloody stuff with the Soul High warriors and things like that. Some fun art. But if you see the level of the artwork and all, this is all hand colored by my friend and partner Barry Orkin. Beautiful, beautiful work, right? So this is our very first book. It spared no expense on the paper. We go to issue number 3. I'm pushing myself some more. Now we get into our very first digital comic book. So you look at the colors. A little dark. I wasn't happy with it by any means. We gave another cool double page spread. This is in the days when you did double page spreads like that. We started doing digital lettering. This whole book was done. The coloring was done digitally. The word balloons were all done digitally, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I think so. The production value went up even more. Issue number 5. I wasn't happy with the digital lettering, so I went back to the hand lettering. And here's issue number 5. Now I made friends with my buddy Mark Silvestri at Top Cow. He was reading my book. He liked my book. And then he said, let me take it on. I'll color that book for you. So then we went to issue number 5. You can see that our production values got better. The art, I believe, got a lot better. Let's see here. Some more pages. Again, I don't think this book's ever been cracked open, if you can hear the sound it made. Beautiful coloring by Brian Haberlin and his team at Top Cow. This demon samurai rises. She battles this demon samurai. It's really cool because it's during the Bond Festival, and she goes to visit she goes to a memorial service of those that she's done combat with, and you see that she ends up fighting herself. But again, this is what competition does. It pushes you to do a book that goes from, to this. And then we just kept going higher and higher. At least Tucci is not licking his books. I don't know what that means. The 90s were a great time for comics. One of my other panels, I think at San Diego Comic-Con, will be comics of the 2000s. So I'm excited about that. You guys have been great. Again, thank you so much. You put us over 37,000. Wonderful. 8 is fine. Thank you, Preston. We're going to have Preston Poulter on tonight at 8 p.m. on crowdfunding comics. This way I can go on to Comic Artist Pro Secrets tonight at 9 p.m. Ethan, thank you so much for your generosity. I got to go. I got to eat something. I have to get back to the Lady Death She. Our secret San Diego Comic-Con project. Again, guys, thank you so much. Zombie Sama is done. It's going to the printer today, the trade paperback. The hardcover is going to the printer later on this week, probably Friday. The She Ashcan book, because I have to finish that, will go to the printer in 2 weeks. And we're going to get that, guys, out to you in July. Once that book is out to you, we will launch She Return of the Warrior. I'm even thinking about it. By George, call me crazy, to do it both Indiegogo and Kickstarter simultaneously. Because I found that there are people that buy only through Indiegogo, and there are people that buy only through Kickstarter. But, heck, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. So thank you, guys. Everyone, go to the link if you can. If you can share this for me. It's been a wonderful ride. We're going to end it probably in 24 hours because once it goes to the printer, we have to give the printer our numbers for these books. Unfortunately, if anybody does contribute after Sunday, it was because our backers page was already complete. Your name, unfortunately, won't get into the book, but I will add it to our thank you page. I'm going to write a thank you letter to everyone, and man. You guys are great. It's exciting times. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to celebrate the diversity that is comic books. To celebrate self-publishing. To celebrate the independent spirit. And we are all peaceful warriors. And we are all out. And our battlefield is the comic book arena of civility. So thank you all. Remember, even though, how do I say this? Let's see. We all have, let's see. Remember, how do I say this? Remember, we all have issues, but we're all on the same color of the spectrum. I don't know, that's pretty stupid. Peace, love, Zombie Sama. Peace, love, Indiegogo. Peace, love, all you guys out there. Thank you very much. I will see you tonight on Crowdfunding Comics at 8. I will see you tonight on Comic Artist Pro Secrets at 9. Also, tomorrow night, a very special show. We have another Kickstarter campaign. We have Preston Paulson's today at 8 p.m. Tomorrow we have a Kickstarter campaign of werewolves and unicorns and werewolves, which will have Mike Emmert and Peter Palmiotti. That's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And then we will be doing a special D-Day anniversary memorial panel on Crowdfunding Comics. We'll be talking about the troops. We'll be talking about the equipment. We'll be talking about D-Day. We'll be talking about war films. If you want to come on, please send me a message. And I'll be going through some weapons. We'll be talking about the Thompson. I'll have a Thompson with me. I'll have my M1 Garand with me. And I'll have a German K98 Mauser rifle. And we'll do it. So, guys, remember our heroes from that hallowed night. Tonight is the night of nights. Tonight is the night where 8,500 U.S. and Canadian and British paratroops parachuted behind enemy lines 6 hours before the Normandy invasion. And tonight, if you can, raise a glass. Around 7 p.m. Eastern Time is when they will have descent and landed and come so far to sacrifice everything for another's freedom. So, salute. Victory. Bye, guys. Thanks a million. I'm going to hang up. Let me go into my OBS. There I am, my smiling face. You guys rock. Thank you. Keep supporting. Keep sharing if you can. Help us break the thing. If we can get 40K, man, I'll do a jig. And thanks a million. All right? Salute.